Hello, um, welcome to my RTSL game versus Annie Palmer. As you can clearly see, I will be playing the USSR, and well, let's see what happens. In theory, I should be more audible than the last time, so yeah, I hope it will be better in this regard. Well, we're starting with a pretty decent hand. There are two scorings in it, which is kind of annoying, but it's manageable. We have some good events, and especially what makes this hand pretty high quality is Distal, which we will use for events someday. I'm not sure if we can do it first turn, but we'll see. Classic 4-4-2. So there are several approaches. The decision is basically between going for the Middle East and kind of ignoring Europe, and going for Europe and kind of ignoring Middle East. Of course, if he defects, she defects, then it doesn't really matter whether I headline Suez or socialist government. I could also headline Europe as a safe choice, but it's kind of lame. It doesn't give me advantage anywhere. I will try headlining socialists and going. Whoa. Okay. That's surprisingly annoying in this situation. It kind of shows weakness, or at least lack of good events in my opponent's hand, but other than that, it denies me access to Italy, which is bad. Well, now I have to roll at least 4. Okay. 4 is at least 4. So now my chances of dominating Europe are increasing. I suspect I will have to give him Middle East domination. Her, I'm sorry. If she really wants to get it. No real way to stop that due to lack of ops. She's taking a long time to think. I wonder what is going through her head. Fiddle. Okay, that's interesting. That's another weak play. I mean, not weak in the sense that it's a mistake, but it's kind of underwhelming. I wouldn't expect her to play a 2-up in this situation. I'm not much stronger either, though, so I think I will go for something like this. Well, it begs to take Lebanon in this situation. Maybe I just have to use China here. It's kind of it's kind of scary to do that. I really need ops. to take full advantage of my situation. If I don't use China, I basically have 4 ops, which is just enough to take Spain, Italy, and Syria. There is just no way I can get away with scoring Europe domination and Middle East draw. It's impossible. Okay, how about that? It's very greedy. Does it scream that they have Middle East? Well, even if it does, she would have to take Lebanon and Egypt, which is at least 3 ops, and it ignores all other regions. Yeah, let's try it. In the worst case scenario, like the worst case scenario, where DEFCON gets lowered to 2 this turn, where I get CIA and she gets that can cover and 5-year plan next turn, I can run from DEFCON suicide by using Distal to take away all influence from Cuba and putting them in non-battlegrounds or in Europe, Asia, Middle East, whatever. So it would be the first time in my entire life where I use Destalinization to, well, to get out of Cuba, to live through CIA. Okay, that's annoying, but it's not like I can do something about it, so I will just fix Italy. It's good for me that she went for Thailand and didn't break Italy with US Japan just like that. Of course, she couldn't know that I'm as weak when it comes to ops. Okay. There are 3 turns, 3 moves left, 3 action rounds left. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's just terrible. Because she totally can have Asia scoring. And I just have to fix it. There's like nothing left. So I won't even get Europe domination. I will just fix that now with Olympic Games, and now, well, drop 2 scorings. Okay, but 6 really hurts. And like, if she goes to Pakistan to... What's that? Okay, that's nothing. Okay, and that's... Would she break Iraq in AR5? That would hurt, but that would really hurt. But would she do it? Let's play it safe. After last encounter with Henrik Peterson, I am really trying to be careful about assuming good scenarios about my opponent's moves. I get another war? This one is lost. Well, if she has Asia scoring, then good job, I guess. If not, then I guess she will try to lower DEFCON to 2, so I can't coup Thailand in my AR1. And of course it also puts pressure on me if I draw CIA. Lots of red 2-ups. And Warsaw. Yeah, reasonable. Okay. No perch visible for me, which is worrying, but nothing I can do about it. I can save the headline distal, but the question is, do I even want to? Well, to be fair, if I headline distal and see Asia scoring, I can just take Pakistan with it. And I think that would be correct. The problem is that I would prefer to play distal after DEFCON is lowered to 2 than right away. I'm probably holding CIA. There is no reason to use it for, well, any of the blue events. So I have 3 2-ups. I have 1, maybe 2 events. And then end containment on the R6. Okay, let's say that it's not Asia scoring. Let's say that it's whatever, Marshall Plan. Where do I distal? To be fair, technically I could still distal to save destinations. I would just need to skip Venezuela and Brazil, which is annoying. I really don't want to give up Asia so easily. I will just go for distal. Yeah, gotcha. The thing that sucks about it is that I am just going to take Pakistan without without any protection in neighboring countries, which means that if Ani has in the Pakistani war, it's probably gonna hurt. I mean, it's 50, but yeah, we all know how it works. Probably Israel, right? Because I will probably get Nasser someday. So it's that. It's that. What do I coup? Probably not Thailand after Asia is scored. Panama seems reasonable. 10,000. I like. Well, if she doesn't coup, I can repeat my attempt at coupping Panama, and if she does coup, then Angola is free. So there are no very bad scenarios out there, probably. Algeria is a priority as well. Space is kind of a priority. Going out of Pakistan to India with at least one up is kind of a priority. There are lots of things to do. I wish I had more ups. There's still 4 ups unaccounted for. I'm afraid I may be in a disadvantage. Yeah, that's one of them. Algeria, Panama, and France. Okay. So now it puts me in the same spot, which means that I can, of course, coup Panama, but then, well, Angola is just being grabbed for free. So due to lack of good coup targets for my opponent, I will just resolve the space event. And wait. I could also, in theory, let... Oh my god. Oh. That's interesting. I mean, it's of course a trade-off of some kind. Which means I get Angola, presumably. Well, she gets Nigeria, but with Angola comes Zaire, unless I roll a 1. But maybe I won't. I could also consider holding defectors and using UN intervention. Oh my god. Still not good. I could hold defectors and use UN intervention for an op. I don't think it's worth it, especially when I need every op possible available. Okay, that's annoying, but it's not an Indo-Pakistani war at least. Yeah. Let's just do that. I could also overprotect Pakistan, but I can't do everything. Maybe it's... Is it more important to grab Zaire or overprotect Angola? That's a good question. I will play 5 more ops this turn. So it's 3 to India, 1 to Zaire, 1 to Angola probably, and I don't care about Pakistan. Or North Korea. Don't like that. Yeah, it seems that if he really wants to overwhelm me with his with her ups, she can do that. So I will just ignore that possibility and try to spread at least a little bit. Especially this 1.2 India is crucial. I definitely need to take Zaire before the end of this turn, because if I get a CIA, if I get CIA, I will absolutely have to play it. Well, I could use UN intervention, so maybe that's not as important. It still seems reasonable. Do I want to threaten Lao? Because after she spaced decall, I don't think there's a value in eventing it now. I will just put another point to India. Yeah, or maybe I will just overprotect Angola now, when I'm in India already, and, well, if she wants to take Pakistan with China, then she can do it, and if not, then I can use containment to take India and maybe enter Burma, maybe overprotect Pakistan. Mm-hmm. Sure thing. So that's for sure. Maybe that's for sure. Yeah, let's trust in the armies of Pakistan and India, that they can defend themselves from each other. Well, there's like 50% chance that I will draw in the Pakistani war. I doubt my opponent has it. She would have played it a long time ago, I think. The goal, yeah. That was exactly the reason why blockade wasn't scary at all. Okay, that's suspicious. Okay. That is a tragic hand, especially compared to my opponent's hand. So Ani got Nasser in the Pakistani war, Red Scare Purge, 5-year plan, and Marshall Plan. Yeah, sounds fun. What is my shot at dominating Asia? Probably not really feasible. I can't do it just after headline. If I play Vietnam and take Laos and Burma, she can just respond with taking Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines, and I have nothing to say there. I'm just too poor. I will probably get purged, and this is just going to be a tragedy. And if she wins in the Pakistani war, then I just lose Asia domination, but I can't do anything regardless. So I guess I just should headline Asia and accept the fact that if she headlines in the Pakistani war and wins it, she gets it, but probably I will just get purged and suffer. And that's all. Are you serious? Okay, this is such a joke. I don't even know what I do now. Jesus Christ. Or at least two cards I want to play UN intervention with. So I guess I just won't care and give up the CIA now, because I have like nearly no ops in this hand if I don't play Duck and Cover or NORAD. So yeah, we can have CIA. I guess Tiger is dead, but I don't think there's an easy way to avoid that. Wow, sure. Okay. Yeah, look at the bright side of this game. Now I can coup Saharan states with Truman to get another military operation point. Such a great feature. Problem is that Annie can get her milops as well, just by playing in the Pakistani war and maybe taking over Pakistan or India. Well, who knows? Maybe like won't be on her sidebar. Yeah, sure, of course. Just spreading everywhere. Well, I have to space something anyway, unless I want to give her NORAD, but I probably don't, and I don't have enough access to. Oh, well. I could also event Vietnam revolt and not really achieve anything with that. Yeah, let's just space. Of course. Um, I could space once again just to get more VPs potentially, but I don't think I will. I think I will get my second meal up with Truman, because I have to do it anyway, so I can just as well do it now and be flexible. Okay, that's something. Not that it matters much, but something. What do I want to do this turn? Overprotecting Nigeria and... Oh, sure, entering Egypt, of course. Whoa! Want to Vietnam? Why? You know I have Vietnam revolts in my hand. Now I think I'm playing them. Yeah, why not? Like, it's weird because she has Libya to fill. Second point in Egypt would be warranted. Mexico is still empty. South Africa is up for grabs. I don't really understand this Vietnam move. Oh, yeah. I never thought. Let's use our Vietnam revolts. Six 4-ups in 3 turns. Wow. Let's take Argentina. And I could take Iraq or overprotect North Korea, but both are scored for now, so I guess I won't bother. Colombia. Okay. Quagmire and Missile Envy combination looks promising. I could ensure getting both a coup in Nigeria and a coup in Colombia with just playing Quag and not risking Missile Envy. But I think I need something special to win against this amount of ops. So I guess I will start by... Oh, defectors are still in the deck. So I guess I will start with Missile Envy and then on AR1 I will use Quag. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yeah. Well, now I don't know about South America's fate really. It's just... I guess it depends on what the junta does, but... Ah, sure. Yeah, so I guess that's... that's pretty much over. Unless she spends like 10 turns in Quagmire for no reason. Let's check if that happens. Oh, that's one. 9 to go. I have one 4-up, which means that... Yeah, no, Jesus, that's what I wanted to do. But if I... through Colombia, I can now take both Venezuela and Argentina with NATO. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's 2. 8 to go. I don't have enough ops to take advantage of the quack situation in other ways, so I guess I will just take what I can. If she fails once more, I can break Brazil and take domination. Would be nice. But she doesn't. And she, will it run? This will come. Yeah, sure, that works. That's the case. Of course, now it's 5. I guess I can use decal on AR7. Whoa, what's that? Okay. if if that's what makes you happy, then I guess who am I to disagree? It smells with Central America scoring, so I will use decal right now. And see what she does. The reason is that if I do something useless now and she establishes central domination, then I guess I could still play decal for event, but that would just let her score central domination, which is bad for me, of course. So I will try applying pressure immediately and force her to react. And now Africa is still broken. Central is equalized, and if she has it, and I suppose she has it, she has to score it for 0. She doesn't get anything from that. Whoa! So it was a bluff. Okay. Cool. In Central, I guess. A6. Interesting. Well, when it comes to good news, there is ABM. Yeah, Try is probably good as well. Theoretically, I could use Latin American death squads to support Che, but there's nothing ensuring that Americas will be the focus of this turn. So I won't do that probably. I could also play ABM to double break Europe and score it for like gajillion points. It would be like 7. But on the other hand, if I had an ABM and mid defectors, then I can just like turn the game off. I could also just headline Europe, and if she headlines ABM, then I guess I'm done, but whatever. Yeah, there's no perfect solution, I guess. Che already has 2 good targets, and I guess I can use them. It's good enough, and if it gets defected, it's annoying, but it's not like the end of the game. Yeah, Piece of America is scary, but it always is. At least I rolled highly in Nicaragua. What do you choose? Angola and South Africa are kind of obvious. Venezuela and Colombia are also reasonable. She can also try setting up immediate domination with taking something away from Cuba and, for example, Algeria, Nigeria, and Cameroon, or something like that. Oh, or she can choose to do something in between all those things. Okay, so there are basically 2 threats. One is taking Angola after I coup something else. The second one is scoring a Central America domination. She, of course, can do both of those things. So I guess I can ignore both of the threats and suffer the consequences of one of them. Is there any better coup target than Nigeria? Probably not. So I will just take that. Like, no, she can't really score Central America anyway, because if she scores Central now and she just lets me take Angola, that's really bad for her. But domination for 2 points isn't worth it at all. She has to take Angola basically, and well, if she gets greedy and takes it with 1 up, I can use Portuguese. And if she uses more, I probably could use ABM. But Mexico is another juicy ABM target, so it's not obvious. Yeah, of course, before to Angola. Oh, and she almost certainly has Southeast Asia. Okay. Not much I can do with that, so let's try threatening central domination. My central domination is much more dangerous for her than otherwise, than the other way around. I get 5 points for it and she would get 2. And Nicaragua is at +3, which is reasonably high. Nuclear SEPs. for ops. That's good. Yeah, I can just ignore that. Good thing about it is that at least I didn't draw it. Let's repair Cuba. Of course, she can now realign Mexico, and well, there's not much I can do about it. But Mexico is at 4, so despite having +1 on realignments there, she would have to have some luck to get me out of there. Okay, that's interesting. I would really like to play Portuguese for event, so I will give her East European unrest. That's a weird play. It seems like she chose OAS to deny me my domination and realign Mexico while I fix Cuba. But then I fixed Cuba and she just didn't realign. Yeah, let's overprotect Cuba. If she's really desperate for getting equality in Central, she can either coup Nicaragua or Haiti, or she can realign Mexico now. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't even know if she has Central. She might just be scared that I do. Especially after my ABM play. If she has, then... Oh my lord. Okay, that's annoying. Let's break Angola, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Well, it was the risk I took, I guess, by not going to space. I just hoped that she wouldn't get that. And she goes to space further, and she succeeds. I have defectors, so at least that doesn't matter that much. She didn't have Southeast Asia. I do. Okay, this is overall another bad hand. There are 3 red 4-ups in the deck and I don't have any of them, so That's something. I guess I could just go for liberation and threaten. Well, at least threaten central domination. I don't see other better ways to go forward, so let's do that. The only good news this game is that I didn't see lone gunman yet, so there is a chance that she has lone gunman, and we didn't see Kennedy, so maybe she has lone gunman and won't get Kennedy. The bad news is that she sees my headlines, so it probably won't be that hard for her to just drop lone gunman in the headline when she needs to. I highly doubt that I will be able to win this game by Defcon. Well, with gunman Defcon at least. The other option is Ortega, which can't be spaced by her, since she is present in Cuba and she's too far ahead in space to do that. So I guess that's some kind of... Whoa. Okay, so I guess what I said is no longer true. Two of my beautiful 4-ups are gone. And Lone Gunman is gone. We didn't see Central scoring there, so it is quite probable that she has it now. Yeah, I probably have to just Angola. This Angola looks like it's a good brush target. But on the other, like, she probably can't do it now. She has to take Panama before I gain control in Central. So probably before she will be able to use Brush War, if she has it, I will be able to at least take South Africa for protection. Okay. She does what she needs to prevent me from doing that, but I will do that anyway, just with China. It's not a bad placement of ops on her part. If she wants, she can use Brush anyway. But I presume that if she has it, she will use it on Mexico or Italy, not Angola. If I were to guess. Colonials. Yeah, let's just fix that. And threaten Central. Okay, if I do that, what I get is certainty that nothing bad will happen in Africa in one turn just due to odds. If she has brush war, she has brush war. Nothing I can really do about it. But if she doesn't, then it means that I get African domination. Get a little bit further from crushing defeat. I have only 3 ARs left to play 2 scorings and a card. So I will gladly take something like that. Okay, that's annoying. But, well, she rolled as badly as she possibly could. Let's get rid of Africa scoring. I expect Cuba realignments now, so let's see what happens. Whichever way they go, they are not really good for me. Whoa, that doesn't reshuffle, right? Yeah. Aren't many things to get rid of. Brush and Central, okay. Yeah, let's get rid of an hour scoring. It's not like I could improve anything. And David, sure. I have to repair Middle East at some point. I just didn't really think about it or see an opportunity to do that. But probably if I paid closer attention to Middle East, I would manage to put at least 1 point in Iraq. That may be my mistake. I hope she doesn't immediately just throw Middle East scoring again like she did last time. Would be nice, but well, you can never know. The good thing is that I managed. Oh, sure. I think that's a mistake, by the way. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Headline is fairly obvious, so I will just go with it. Voice triggers before liberation, so if she decides to headline voice, I can put my influence in accordingly. I got Sadat, I got Alliance for Progress, and I am there. And she got OPEC, Panama Canal returned, and Nixon. Sure. I will probably be bear trapping myself this turn. There's like no way I can get rid of all this problematic stuff I hold. Wait, really? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, not like I have the luxury of having ops, so I guess I will be bird trapping myself anyway. I pretty much have to, unless I want to give up all the other cards. I can't even space grain sales this turn, so I can't even use US Japan now to coup Panama if I want to bird trap myself. But I really need this Central America control. I need it. So I okay, so maybe I don't bird trap myself. Maybe I use US Japan to take over Panama and space bird trap, use Alliance for Progress for event and give her the points. Give her Sadat, give her puppet governments, and yeah, just hold grain sales, I guess. It's good enough. Wow, Purge is just devastating here. The good thing is that she managed to discard Central America with uh, Herman in Tehran, which means that she probably doesn't expect me to have it. Right now, after this Liberation Theology plus US Japan play, I don't know. Maybe now she does suspect me of that, but there is an element of surprise there, which works in my favor. Yeah, of course. Okay. Like, but when she breaks Panama, then it's just like I can't do literally anything there. If she has Asia, I probably should fix Asia, but well, my hand is just not good enough to defeat her without some element of luck. So I guess I will just uh, overprotect Panama again. So I will assume she doesn't have Asia scoring too, which would be really unlucky, but well, I will assume that she won't manage to realign me out of Cuba. And if that turns out to not be true, then well, fuck me, I guess. Cool. Oh yeah, sure, because that works. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I guess I don't even have a playable tool up to fix that. So, congrats, you got me. I will take 4 points, I guess. I guess the good thing about that play was that I somehow forced her to play China, which is, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, so I guess that China card doesn't even really matter because she drew Cultural Revolution, which means I won't be getting China on demand, and she has Nixon in her hand, so I'm not keeping that China either, so it doesn't even change that much. Defcon is still not a viable way to win this game for me, probably. Unless I get like a terrorism plus aims, or double terrorism, or she redraws gunman and uh, Ortega both. That's just wishful thinking all along. Yeah, you can take Egypt too. Enjoy. I don't want to enter Haiti at all because uh, if she gets Ortega, she she is forced to play it. Yeah, of course you can do whatever you want. Um, if she gets Ortega and she's forced to play it, then she could try realigning herself out of Cuba, and it would be easier for her if I had something in Haiti. So that's why I'm not going to put there anything. Yeah, oh, it's another event for you. She probably goes to like Haiti, Peru, and Saudi Arabia or something like that. And there's nothing I can do to stop that. I guess I will just use this 1 point to, yeah, hello over, to take Iraq. So I'm present in the Middle East. Another scenario in which I can win is if I draw like Africa scoring and war games, and she doesn't have anything interesting. Europe control is probably not happening, even if I get very former, especially after I just got purged, and purge is out of the game now. Okay, I got war games, but I didn't get Africa scoring, so that doesn't really matter. I got Iranian hostage crisis, but I didn't got terrorism, and I got gunman, so that means that this game probably won't end in my Defcon victory. So I guess there is not much I can do about it. I will just headline gunman, because if she didn't get it, I might as well just see her hand. It's not like it's a terrible hand, but it's just like not even close to being good enough, especially with the gunman. Sure. And absolutely no scorings. Okay. We'll probably get 2 points from Glasnost, I suppose. Hmm. maybe my way to win this game is just by holding war games, just just praying that they get Africa scoring next turn. Maybe that's what I have to do. Well, okay. Anyway, no scorings this turn. So what are the places that can be swayed with the most ease? The most ease. I'm not sure. If I just like Kuzair with Lone Gunman, I can't even fix North Korea and India. I can only fix one of them. She doesn't have any war cards, so it doesn't really matter when I play an Avid Empire. So I don't have to rush with anything. Okay, I will be holding war games, spacing grain sales, playing solidarity, versed for events, or oops. I could also use Lone Gunman to Brazil, or I could just put one in North Korea and like use an evil empire to Brazil and try to realign Venezuela. That's not enough. So I suppose she will just fix it with North Sea oil, which at least means that I will be most likely I will be able to fix Asia, because I don't imagine her giving me China card now. There's like no way she uses China. That would be very bad of her. And she's not a bad player, so I'm not counting on that. Yeah, well, it doesn't seem that I'm going to win this game, so I can at least try something, and this something in this scenario is tempting her to just smash India with China. Just do it. You can take it for free. It's open. Oh, didn't work. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's get rid of our obligation. I suspect she will at some point just enter Peru and start messing with Chile. The other option is, of course, inventing nuclear subs. Okay. Did she choose what? That's weird. Does she go? Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah, so now I don't even. Well, now I don't even know what. Okay, so I don't even know if there's point in keeping war games when I don't even dominate Africa. Maybe there is, if I overturn Angola and then score Africa and then use war games. There's so much wishful thinking here. Nuclear subs. Yeah, Chile is in danger. I don't think I can care about that. Maybe I can. She seems to be quite troubled by her remaining cards, so I will try to make it hard for her to seal that deal in South America. She has Decol, South African Unrest, Brezhnev, and Summit. Like, god damn it! If this was 5, not 6. If this was 5, then South African Unrest would be much stronger of a card than it is now. Okay. I forced her to play China. I mean, I didn't force her, but I highly encouraged her to play China. That's some hope. Now she just needs to draw Ortega. That's all. I mean, that's not all, but and the thing with Ortega is that also Ortega actually is a 2-up card, so this means that if I, for example, draw Junta and headline it to lower Defcon during headline phase, then she can just headline. Oh, sure. She can just headline Ortega as well, and like it will resolve before. It will resolve before the Defcon drops, so it will be hard. Even if she draws Ortega, it will be very hard for me to enforce Defcon suicide. Yeah, of course. And I got Ortega. Jesus fucking Christ. There's like nothing in this game. Okay. Okay, I do not win by war games, and I do not win by Defcon. That's for sure. What am I even doing? Okay. This hand is not terrible. It's just like the previous one. I mean, the previous one was even worse. This is not a terrible hand, it just denies me my winning conditions. Okay, is there a way to get to 6 points so I can draw this game? I have 1 already. I could get 3 from one small step. 3 from Arms Race, that would be 7. 1 from Willy Brandt, that would be 8. And if I'm crazy, I could get another one from Nuclear Test Ban, but that's not happening ever. So, theoretically, if she doesn't have any good scorings, like any good scorings, I could try to do something like headlining one small step, cooing, then going for Arms Race, absolutely not suspicious 7 points on the victory track, and then playing war games. This is Fantasyland. It's not happening. But like, what else is there for me than to try? Let's go. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, potential Star Wars card is resolved first, so I can't really deny her that. I would generally prefer to wait with one small step so she doesn't feel that her Star Wars playability is in danger, and then during the turn surprise her, but I don't have the conditions to experiment like that, so I guess I will just count on my luck. I have terrorism, which is absolutely useless when it comes to DEFCON potential, but other than that, it may be a pretty useful card, I guess. Especially when she doesn't have China, so it means I would force her to have one move less. It would be better if I could do it during turn 10, so maybe I will try to hold on to terrorism, and that will give me some kind of upper hand in the final round. But I kind of doubt that it will be enough. I think she has Star Wars, and she's thinking about the card she wants to pick, and I think she will pick the red square. It's like a completely random guess out of nowhere. Let's see if prediction happens. It's always fun to watch people predicting the outcomes of certain situations and failing miserably. She might also have something like Soviets shoot down coal. That would be painful. Yeah, she has Star Wars. Oh, and she chose something else. Okay. Okay. If she has Middle East or Asia, can I win? Like, okay, let's think about it. Let's say that the reason she did that is that she has Middle East and Asia scorings. And let's say I just fix the damage done by Voice of America, and I go to Iraq, Iran, South Korea, and India. Does it fix any of my problems? Like, she just gets 3 points from Middle East. After first she coups, then she gets 3 points from scoring Middle East. And in theory, I could fix everything with a 4-up. Then she would coup, for example, Nigeria. Then I would fix. Then I would take Saudi Arabia with another 4-up. And then she wouldn't get anything from Middle East. But that another 4-up would have to be either War Games or the China card. So this doesn't really work either. Holy God damn it. Even that didn't work. Well. Maybe she was just memeing. Maybe it was just a bluff, a joke. Maybe she doesn't have any scoring section. I don't know. The funny thing is that she may actually have Middle East scoring in her hand, but now after this one in Angola, now she's really tempted to not score Middle East and take Angola instead because it's so free due to my bad roll. And that could, no, yeah, she didn't go for it. Yeah, so is this game over? Mm, okay, I don't need to take anything in Middle East now, so I can just fix everything here. Hmm. Is there a point in holding war games once more instead of terrorism? That's the question. Because it just seems so unrealistic that I can do anything with war games this game. After she got Middle East and Star Wars to get me out of there, it's just... Whoa. Okay, wait. Like, okay, now I'm starting to think that I want to use terrorism this turn. Oh. Okay, let's fix that. Fix that. Can I get the domination? Not really. So let's fix that, and enter Chile. If she had South America scoring, she would surely do that instead of Latin American debt crisis. So let's just fix everything and spread a little. Yes, she got Asia. Okay, so here's the problem with using terrorism. She has decal. She can't space this decal, and I'm probably going to get it out of her hand. But other than that, we will bury you. And I ran Contra. Only red cards. And of course I took out Wilbury and I didn't take out Brezhnev, which is also there. At least I'm getting decal out of that. Okay, so... What am I gonna do? I will have 2 turns after her last one. I could seriously try going for Europe control. I don't think that's gonna work. There's no way. I don't have enough hopes. I could maybe steal France. I could steal France with the use of war games. But other than that, not really. So I think I would just have to... I would probably just have to pray for the miracle in the final scoring. So we can say that Asia is equal. Middle East is terrible, but after I get Iran and Iraq, it won't be that terrible. Yeah, she gets her mill-ups. She gets her 5. Okay, so I will probably try flipping something in America. So I probably can use war games freely. And oh wait. What if I just event Willy Brandt and she doesn't do anything with West Germany? I don't have Reformer in the game, so this Europe thing is just a dream. There's no way it works. Do I want to get arms race points? Yeah, now I kind of want to defend Cuba. So I think I will use Willy Brandt to coup Haiti and use arms race for event and play Chernobyl for free and try to hold for war games, although I'm not even sure if I can get anything out of them. It's just too unlikely to happen. I also I also get like 2 4-ups now. So the funny thing is that I don't even know if I want to use arms race for event. Because maybe it is better to just use it for ops. Because it's a 4-up after I get Brezhnev. Unless she's seriously considering spacing that. Influence. Okay. She plays it safe. Which means that I can, and I probably should, so I really hope I could just get Argentina with Iron Lady. But it is not possible. I mean, I can't be sure. Yeah, screw it. If Africa scoring comes and I manage to get a domination there, then maybe there is something to be said about me winning in the final scoring. Maybe. Okay. That's a decent hand. Like, really decent. What could I get from Miss Lampy? Basically only good things. So, I guess without further ado, let's do that. Socialists are still in the game, so I will have to wait with playing the Iron Lady if that's possible. not seeing Africa scoring in my hand is very scary. But there is a chance that she got it. It's like, it's not 50-50, it's less. Yeah, of course. Jesus fucking Christ! Even if that was 4, that wouldn't be that terrible. It had to be 5? I probably have to just ABM Argentina now. There's like probably no other way. Or I could... I guess I could try using Saudis now to set up realignments and realign it right away. It's just so uncivilized, as Mr. Kenobi would say. Do I use a 2-up? No, let's use a 3-up. Okay. Good news is that she doesn't have any 4-ups, because she gave me her event with 3-ups. So that's some good news. I could, if she lets me. Oh, she has to let me, because she has to play Miss Landy now. I could actually try to get Brazil with ABM. And if she... Oh my god, do you have special? Yeah, I probably do. Because if she has South America, and it is possible, then I can... It would be a huge swing. Okay. That gives me hope. Because now, going step by step, I can try queuing Colombia. If that works, Venezuela is very vulnerable. Oh no. Oh my god, okay. The RNG gods are smiling at me. It looks like she has Europe, so I will just make it annoying for her. Maybe I don't care about Greece. Maybe I care about Italy, so that if she repairs UK and plays special relationship to Italy, then it doesn't break it. So that's the idea behind this Pershing. And of course, I want to get 1 point. It's a point. I probably... Okay. I suppose she repairs Europe. Okay. So let's start poking at Venezuela from Colombia. Okay, that's good enough. I just needed to not roll a 1. Because now she has to respond to that somehow. Okay. Okay. That means I can be annoying. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so score is 4. It will be 3 because I have China card. It would be 2. It would be 1 for me. For now, it would be 7 for me, 11 for me, 8 for me, 7 for me. So it's shaky. Okay. Influence to Venezuela. Okay. So now the rolls are important. I probably just use Iron Lady, and if she has socialists, then good for her. Okay, that sucks. That sucks even more. And that's acceptable. It's way worse than expected, but it's just annoying enough. And I still suspect her of having Europe scoring. So, and she probably doesn't really like the idea of giving me... Whoa, she plays out for influence, okay. 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 Do I realign Venezuela? That's the only question right now. Because I could also like overprotect. No, I would have to overprotect both North Korea and India to really be safe there. Okay, let's try realigning Venezuela. Okay. Yeah. That didn't work. Panama. Okay. Realignments turned out not really well for me. But it's still surprisingly possible for me to win in final scoring. Let's see. Despite African scoring not present. And South America scoring probably not present either. If any scoring is present, it's the least harmful for her, which is Europe. It kind of sucks as well, but... I'm complaining a lot this game. Okay, that hurts. Unfortunately. What a joke. Yeah, so... if a realignment in Venezuela worked, or in Panama worked, it would have been a victory. But, well, unfortunately. Well, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you next time.